Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there was a king who had 3 sons. 2 were arrogant and lazy, but the third did not talk much and was simple-minded, and the only name they gave him was the Simpleton. The king grew old and frail, since in the end he knew not which of his sons should inherit the kingdom, and so he came up with a challenge to decide. "Go forth, and the one of you who brings me the finest cloth shall be king hereafter." One son rode to the east, and the other to the west, but the third stayed where he was, for he knew not where to find the cloth. He followed the stars down, under the castle, until he came to a locked door. "What is it you seek?" "I'm looking for the most beautiful and finest cloth." "Then open the hatch, and you shall have it." The others thought their brother would never find anything to bring home. Why should we spend the effort looking for the finest cloth? One bought the most expensive cloth he could find from the market, and the other grabbed the first scrap of fabric he could find. When they presented their cloth, they were stunned by what the Simpleton had brought. "It's only right that the kingdom shall go to my youngest son." However, his sons would give him no peace, saying that it would be folly for the kingdom to go to the Simpleton. They demanded that he declare another contest. So the father proclaimed, "He who brings me the finest jewel in all the land shall inherit the kingdom." The Simpleton returned to the wall below to seek help from the mysterious voice. "I need to find the finest jewel in all the land. Give me your hand, and you shall have it." The 2 oldest brothers laughed at the Simpleton, confident that he would never find a jewel of great worth. One ordered his over the internet, and the other bought one from the jewelers in the market. When he presented the gold to the king, the brothers laughed and mocked the Simpleton. When they saw the jewel in their father's hand, they were stunned. The king proclaimed that for finding the jewel, the Simpleton would rule hereafter. On hearing this, the brothers screamed in protest, demanding he declare a new contest. Reluctantly, the king submitted and proclaimed that he who would bring home the most beautiful woman should have the kingdom. "I'm supposed to take home the most beautiful woman." "Oh, the most beautiful woman. Unbar this door, and you shall have her." "Here is the most beautiful woman in the world." They sat and waited with the king for the brothers to return. One grabbed the first pretty girl he could find in town, whilst the other grabbed the first woman he came across. When all three were presented, the brother scorned the simpleton and the woman he had brought, asking the king if this is whom he would have rule. But the simpleton said she is the most beautiful woman in the world. When they saw her, they were stunned. After this, all the protest had to stop. Thus, the simpleton received the crown. The two were married and lived happily ever after.